Looks to be a fun Sunday afternoon in my garage. I just received my stuff for making earrings, which is really cool. So I'm gonna drill some holes in those earrings today and see what we can get accomplished, see what they look like, whether silver or gold, which would look better. It's like playtime. This is great. Disclaimer, you should wear some PPE before you do this because antlers are carcinogenic. They're basically big tumors on deer. So if you want that in your lungs, please don't wear a mask. You too can look this beautiful. Just pick this up from your local hardware store. And I'll show you the fit for today. I kind of feel like a purple dinosaur. Let's get into the video. So here are my drill bits that I'm going to try out. I'll start with one of the smaller ones and kind of work up from there. I don't really know. Like, they're crazy. I kind of feel like this is like an unboxing video. Look at my tweezers. Pretty fun. Here's the box of stuff. Almost 3,000 pieces of things. Here's the size. Oh, look at that. It's magnetic. That is so cool. Okay, I ended up going with a 1/16 bit. It could be just right, or it could give a little bit of leeway and room. We'll give this a go, and if we need to make it bigger or smaller, then we'll find out. I decided to hold it with a clamp just to keep everything secure because I wasn't sure if the drill would bounce around when I was trying to put this hole in, but it was really the clamp that had a mind of its own. Pro tip I learned during this process, drill backwards a little bit before you drill forwards. Size of hole works. Size of ring, at least for this thickness, doesn't work, which is good to know. I need it a bit bigger. After the first attempts with the clamps, I decided I was gonna go rogue. You gotta live a little on the edge sometimes, don't you agree? I think it looks really, I don't know, ritzy. So let's get into the fun stuff. My Rubbermaid container, isn't it amazing? No, that's not what you're here for. I've got all my pieces. I paired them up as best I could to make sure that when they would open up and be separated, they would look even. And holding it with my fingers instead of the clamp was way easier, so much better to maneuver, and I didn't have to worry about anything flying off. We're gonna see how these look with this hook here. If I like it, great. If I don't, well, then we'll change it. If you are one of those people that love doing tedious tasks, then this is right up your alley. I really do not enjoy this process, but thankfully my daughter does. So as we continue on, she's gonna help do this part. I don't have it in my ear, but pretty cute. Look at my antler earring. Oh yeah. One down, 7 more to go. It took a while to finish up these earrings, but I was so happy with them. Check them out, and on to the next day. We have to stop meeting like this. I'm back in my garage today, and I'm gonna try and cut up a little bit more on this antler. If this is the first video of this kind of series that you're watching, you can go back and there's a bit of a playlist in my antler DIY folder, and you can check out the rest of those videos to know what we've done so far and why we're kind of at a gnarly antler right now. It's at this stage where the antler is becoming very piecey that things are getting a little bit more difficult to cut. I am trying to hold it at weird angles. Don't worry, I was always safe. I never felt like I couldn't do it, and if I did, then I would just stop. So I'm using a clamp here. I also tried to use several clamps and towels. Oh my goodness, it was a thing, a real thing. Got some pretty cute pieces to show you, this being one of them. That is kind of fun. This one I gnarlied, unfortunately. I'm kind of thinking if I take the marrow out and then just have that as a different, like, weird focal point, that would be kind of cool. I've got 15 minutes before I need to head back to work, so I'm gonna go to town on these pieces that I've cut out and see how far we get. Hopefully we can get all of the sanding done now, and then I don't have to think about it other than like putting the holes in and, you know, all that kind of fun stuff. These ones here I'm going to turn into, I made maybe necklaces, earrings, we got some studs. This one is going to be cut into different pieces for necklaces and earrings. And then these ones are the cool ones that I'm going to turn into earrings as well. So they're not perfectly sand, but I don't have enough time to finish them. For all the time it takes for me to just cut each of these out, it really makes me think about investing in a bandsaw. So maybe I'm gonna look on Facebook Marketplace or something, even just price one out or see if one comes on sale. Because if I wanna keep doing this, which it is fun, then I think I'm gonna need to figure out some different tools, or, you know, I'll just get really buff, you know, over the next couple months, and that would also be okay.